have the first crack at it in this one. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Snap to the back. Creates a little space. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Direct snap. It's Booker. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
You're reading that dude.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the ground with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, Dave.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will have its first possession of the game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with...
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
You know,
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. 1st and 10 coming up. The give from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Right back to the well. Spin, still running. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around. And then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Little touch pass to the receiver. Running into the open space. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains.
Turning it on. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's Booker. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Big 3rd down there for the quarterback, and he knew where his best chance was at getting that first. He found the curl route, made an accurate throw, and as a result, the offense stays on the field.
The give to the back. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
The RPO fired complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia!
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Nestles it in at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
They're going to ride this running back. able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Booker. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun to give to the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll immediately call timeout.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
From the gun. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Quarterback may change this route. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give them the lead, and go just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
He'll bring it out. It's Woods. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bearcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Oof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get
makes a grab right down the middle. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 4.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The handoff to Johnson. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Gets it out fast. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that...
Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and
I was
he's
the
off.
safety over top. I was the safety over top in that cover one. Go back and look at the clip.
And now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell the DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Gets the back moving. Snap to the back.
Come on, O-line. Y'all need to show me out some run
Defense played the
power.
Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
28, Cincinnati, 7.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now the play fake. Puts it out of the air. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Power football with the run. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
3:25. Ready, go.
Leaves it with the running back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter.
Of 2. Third down coming.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3.
Cincinnati, 7.
One
Come
more
on, man,
quarter
let's
to
finish,
play,
man.
and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh, that was crazy defense
And
right
the
there,
defense,
man.
they've got him at the 27.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Come on,
Makes
4-5. I
the
need
catch.
that, bro.
First down is still on his feet.
Come on,
And perhaps
4-5.
a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Bearcats are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. Tackle
Oh
is made
my
at the
God.
27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get
Yeah, I'm
something
in there.
cooking.
3-3. I
Works
see
his
you.
way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Gonna swing it on second down.
Oh, snag. Snag
That's gonna be
concept there.
incomplete. A lot of contact on the play,
run
but
it back.
no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
He's
That was
straight
good right there.
downfield.
I bit on the
He's
first
brought down,
slant.
but he's got him inside the 10.
That was
First and
impressive,
goal from
computer.
the 8.
That was impressive.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking for the score.
They going right at 4-5. He ain't having it.
He had it and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays,
Come on,
and now
4-5.
huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays
D-line.
if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Into the end zone. Bearcats fit it in the window for the score.
That was supposed to be my
And I
pick.
think the offense caught the D off guard on that play, throwing to the fullback. I think this defense was expecting the fullback to kind of ram up in there and try to block somebody, maybe get a fullback dive, but not release out of the backfield like that and catch the ball. This fullback, he's got a lot of tools in his toolbox.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. The handoff, keep working on that.
Come on, bro.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Cavaliers are in the red zone. Might be changing the route.
Two went.
Here they're trying to get it to the edge.
Ah.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Yeah, and you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. And a lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice job by the defense. Now forcing a third down.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I gotta say, the mental toughness. is showing early this season is real impressive, and going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0. They're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Defense not showing press coverage. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. There he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side.
I'll take that too.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Cavaliers will hustle to the line. Catch in the middle, it's Selvia. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
We're not getting the victory.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The offense changing the play. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Under fire.
Oh my goodness,
Virginia.
that's crazy
They went for the
work.
big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This is what you're looking for when you have the